Alright, we are back. Sorry about that, guys. You were saying, continuing your thoughts?
Oh, well, besides, the story from the last part one
Yeah.
of the conference,
Yeah.
whatever you want to call it, it was, I thought that's where he was going with it, but I don't know.
Actually, now that's where I'm going with it. Now I see a double meaning of that story that Venom X told.
Right.
Just opened up my mind.
I wonder, maybe we can get, what's his name, get him on a speakerphone.
Who?
Robert.
I mean, we could. I don't know if he's working.
What, Wendy's?
No, he works at Ollie's.
In Henrietta.
Yeah.
You said Aldi's?
No, Ollie's. Ollie's, I don't know what it is. It's some grocery store, I think.
The bargain outlet store.
The what?
It's Ollie's is some sort of a bargain outlet store.
Yeah.
There's
Let
one
me
over
see.
on Westridge. Where freaking Lowe's is.
Okay, yeah, I think I know that.
Yeah.
But I can see it like that. Yeah. That would have probably set me off too. But I mean, that didn't give it like if y'all already talked about it, and you said he dropped off gifts and stuff like that. And I mean, obviously, there's not really tension, but not too much of a tension. Like I'm gonna fuck you up because you in my house.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, obviously, that.
Like the tensions died down.
Yeah, it's down, but it's not like
completely out.
Extinguished.
And to quote WWE, if there's still a problem, take it up in the ring, and that's what you and me wanted to do.
Yeah, because I'm like, they've been friends for so long, so I mean, like, they don't need to, like you said, you accept their relationship, but it's just the fact of you knew she was like you knew she did something fucked up, and why are you still with her?
No, he's not in work right now.
Ask him, can he talk? Do he have time to talk? And like my perspective, when we was in the group chat, if everybody in the audience listened, we had made this group chat so everybody could be on the same page, but also the group chat was supposed to, when we have live press conference and stuff like that, when we actually show, like when we do the face-offs and weigh-ins and stuff like that, everybody got the feel of kind of, there wouldn't be no surprise shots. You know what I mean? Because some of us have a little bit of low confidence. Some of us have some, like self-esteem issues. So I'm figuring that, some people may have low self-esteems. You don't want to damage what's already, you know what I mean? Make it even worse.
Right.
Notice all that.
I don't
finger
mean,
movement
towards
me.
But I don't want the attention to be to the point where somebody accidentally commits suicide or some shit. Like, we don't need that.
Right.
This is all supposed to be for fun.
I mean, do we really not need it? I mean, that could spice things up. I'd be happy to take one for the team. I'd be happy to.
Brandon, shut up. But it's this event that we're making, and we're all working together. That's why I put in the group chat. Everybody wants to be famous or be famous YouTubers, but don't want to put the work in. Like, I understand, but this platform that we're trying to create is going to be bigger than what the problem is. He created the HQ channel for a lot of other people.
Yeah, for like everybody in the team.
Yeah, to be a team together. That's what the channel stands, teamwork.
Yeah.
So.
And I've already helped somebody make the confidence of making 2 more channels, and his one's actually doing pretty good.
So you see, so it's like this is making a platform.
Right.
This can help him start get his YouTube momentum and everything up there, and so he can be like the next Logan Paul or PewDiePie or whatever the case may be. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This, whatever you're trying to do in your life, this platform can easily help start yours. This can help me start I want to be a UFC fighter. This can help me show off some of the physicality skills that I can do and how I can improve on and stuff like that. So this event is more than what the people who are like Robert is not understanding.
Right.
This platform is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like the whole creativity.
Yeah.
He can actually wear his Batman suit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? This would show off his cosplaying skills.
Gotta have clips on your shirt. Because I'm trying to see who's...
Tupac.
Oh, that's Tupac. Okay,
Yeah,
I was... Okay.
Tupac Shakur.
Alright.
But you know, like if you show up, that's why I was like, everybody could have full creativity of their attire, music, whatever.
Exactly.
You know.
Yeah.
For Robert to say he's not doing it because of his safety, which that's an insult for me and you, because me and you been playing this for a while.
Yeah.
And trying to figure out things how we can make it a little bit safer, because it was supposed to just be me and him.
But I kind of find it an insult to me as well for him backing out of the fight and being a puss about it.
Well, yeah. I mean, because you're training. Like you say in your video.
Yeah.
Check it down in the links below.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell.
I help out my
Bing.
people.
He said, "Bing." But you made that video to state how you feel. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I wanted to make this podcast to express how you feel, and also to tell and to explain to Rob that he has no worries.
He does not at all.
Jump in on that fight. This is y'all have problems,
right?
You know what I mean? Whatever me and him had, if he buried the hatchet, I already buried mine. I don't care. You could be Batman. I don't care. All I know is Goku do a Kamea wave, your ass is disintegrated. That's all. Or hit you with a spirit bomb. That's it.
That's it.
You know what I mean? But it's like, this is real world shit.
Right.
Not fantasy, made up shit. And
that's
this is
what
something
that I'm not even joking. This is what I'm not even joking. Basically, everything to him is kind of mostly a fucking fantasy world, and that's a bit narcissistic.
Yeah. Did you get anything back on him?
Yes, I did. He was
to think you live in your own fantasy world.
Not now, maybe in a little while.
Alright.
To think like you want to be in your own little fantasy world. Think fucking highly of yourself instead of mostly others.
Yeah, humbling yourself a little bit.
Humbling yourself instead of thinking about others. And I can go on and on and on about the definition of being a narcissist.
Since we've been in high school,
yeah,
they labeled me as the king. That's like they put me on a high pedestal. I didn't put myself on a high pedestal. They put me on a high pedestal. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, like when we was going out through high school, I tried to make it even for everybody.
Here's how I'm putting this as you. You are like the fucking Triple H out of this group. You're the Triple H out of this group, man. You're the King of Kings.
Got Najee in the fields.
Right, but you know what I mean? Like it's just
ain't no but like you're like the Triple H out of the whole Team UHQ, man. Like ain't nobody can fuck with you.
Game of games.
Physically, yeah, mentally, but if it comes to video games, I could probably bust my ass or some shit. Like he bust my ass in fucking Dragon Ball Z. Like you don't understand how humiliated I was. I'm like, well, fuck this game. I'm out.
I'm out.
But it was like as we got older,
here's how I put it. Like the three of us right here, we're like evolution. I'd put you as kind of like either Batista or the Nature Boy.
A little bit of both. Maybe Nature Boy mostly. Woo!
I could put you as like Nature Boy
on the bench.
Like you're the Nature Boy. Fucking Najee's Triple H.
Game of games. Got us all together.
King of games.
King of games.
King of kings.
Yeah, I got you saying King of games. Yes, I'm Yugi.
What the fuck is that? I don't know. I heard a horn. That was weird.
Like Brandon, you're between like Ric Flair and Batista.
He's Randy Orton.
Yeah, he hears the voice.
You are like Najee over here is like fucking Triple H, the King of Kings, the game. I'm Randy Orton. I will fuck anybody up at any time. I will I do hear voices. I will pull a fucking RKO out of nowhere on your ass.
Hashtag schizophrenia has lives. But but at the same, going back to the point, even when somebody puts you on, like if you putting yourself on that's narcissism. But when you have other people putting you on as a high pedestal and you're not even thinking highly of yourself more than the others, then that's something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And when we was getting older, we both came up with the idea. oh, let's add all our friends to it and stuff like that. And I was like, maybe instead of me just being the answer for everything, we'll have like a council.
Right.
And everybody will be like how the Justice League is.
Exactly.
Everybody's on an even playing field. Everybody got their different abilities and stuff, different professions in ways where not one person's better than the other. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that kind of made it a team, you know, and we kept it like that for I don't know how many years. You know,
like the end of high school.
Even
I mean, we tried to keep it going after high school. Yeah, we still.
It's not like how it was in high school, but as the role.
Yeah.
It kind of it manifests itself.
Exactly.
Out of high school.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Because even though we lost old members, we've gained new people to, you know, replace those old members in the council.
Exactly.
Alright. Well, I'm going to leave the podcast up to you guys. I am being called right now.
You in trouble? Uh-oh, you in trouble. But, you know, so it kind of like manifested itself into a way. But like, I remember my first encounter with Rob. It was like, it wasn't bad, but it was just like when he kept going on and on and on and on and on and on and on. It's just like, all right, cool. And then his Miss Kelly, Austin's mom, told me that I think he has autism, a little bit of autism or something like that. So I'm like, all right, well that kind of explains the little offness.
Oh, congratulations! You guys got food.
Oh,
just cool. Extra food.
Cool. Okay.
All right.
But you know that explains the little offense. Yeah. But when he tried to make himself alpha in the group and stuff, while we at the table, Brandon was just like, no.
Hello?
He's the alpha of the group. He was like, I'm alpha. I could be an alpha too. And I'm like,
that's what I did. I was like,
I'm like, what? He was like, I take karate. I'm like,
okay.
Do you do? Like, okay.
Look at all the fancy shit I can do. Bam, karate that.
It wasn't even that fancy.
Well, no, it wasn't.
Like,
that's the thing, though. It wasn't.
It was a bad knockoff version of Power Rangers.
Damn. You ain't lying, though.
Like, he's like the reboot where they need them to do the fucking ropes and stuff on him to do the move. Instead of being the actual Rangers from the TV show who can actually do the moves.
Yeah, I get you.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, all right, well, whatever. But it just shows that, like you said, he is. And I think it's just his disability, since he knows he probably has a disability. So he's trying to use these
excuses,
prominent roles in, like, comic books and, you know, in the fantasy world to cover that up. But it's more of, you gotta be realistic.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
You gotta be realistic at sometimes. You can't just be depending on, like, fucking comic books and whatnot to, like, build up your own fucking self-esteem. That self-esteem has to come from yourself.
Right, like me, when I was younger, I didn't have not a little bit of good self-esteem. You know, I was bullied, picked on, and stuff like that.
Same here.
You know what I mean? But it was like seeing Batman, seeing the Power Rangers, seeing all that. The problems that they went through, I used that as like an outline for me to build up my character. You see what I'm saying? So when I got older, I had this outline, but it was more of I had to fill it up on the real reality of the world is. Yeah, you know? So it was just like, oh, I like Batman. I like the attribute, you know, like some things about Batman. Yeah. I'm gonna incorporate that in myself because I can see myself doing it. I didn't just say, oh, I see myself doing it, and that's how it is. No, I literally was like, okay, Batman was physically fit, all that. I try to be physically fit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it was just like, you have to do that, but if you're going to incorporate something from the fantasy world, really try to incorporate it in the real world in real aspects. Not, no, I could bench 1,000 pounds like Batman, like,
yeah.
Nigga, who the fuck you think you are? Like, you're not that strong. No. You know what I mean? Like,
don't mean to interrupt the thought process because we're on a roll, but we're kind of in the red here. Got that 26 seconds.
You might as well stop it, start a new one, part 3.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Well, we're going to take a short emission break, guys. So let me just stop that.